I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man.
All right, guys, so I want to start using the vlog to do a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of thoughts, and I figure if I'm going to do a daily vlog, let me just start throwing everything in there. So today is vlog 36. Don't worry, I'll have it corrected if I'm wrong. But guys, let me just talk real quick about Stadia. So if you guys didn't know, I'm a big fan of cloud gaming. I'm a fan of Google Stadia. And I just want to say this. Let me go on a little rant. Stadia is the king of the cloud, okay? The king of the different cloud gaming platforms. And this is the reason being. On other platforms, they're not free. Stadia is the only one that's free, okay? And there's people who complain, like let's say you got Luna, right? And Luna's $5.99 a month, right? And you don't get that many games with Luna, right? And you usually get cheaper games or older games because, guys, it's only $5.99 a month. What do you want, right? So they complain that I'm paying $5.99 a month and they don't have this game or that game. I hear it, right? Let's go up to the big boy, the GFN, the 3080s, the most power in the cloud, right? And there's people who complain they don't got this game, they don't got that game, they don't got this game. You're not going to have every game, but you're paying $200 a year. You could have just got a console and put it on a credit card and paid $200 for that year and paid $200 the next year, and then you just had a console and they get all the games, right? All right, then let's move to Game Pass. Game Pass gets a lot of games, right? Mostly older games and cheaper games, but they get all the exclusive Xbox games, right? And they get some day and date games. But there's a lot of games that's not in there. Like, let's just bring up Resident Evil, right? So that's $14.99 a month, right? For the Ultimate Game Pass. Then you got PlayStation Now. And PlayStation Now, I don't know, it might be $9.99 a month, I guess. They got a bunch of the older games, because that was pretty much made so you could play games that didn't come to PlayStation 4 from PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 era, right? It's pretty much, the business model is backwards compatibility, right? So you buy everything in the past, you could download some games, you can play it on the cloud. But they don't have every game either. They probably have the least amount of newer games out of everything, right? That and Luna. That pretty much rounds out all the different services. But here's the difference. Stadia is free. And this is why Stadia is going to be better than all of them. Because me, as a consumer, right, I could just go to Stadia and purchase whatever game I want that's on Stadia's library. Now, if the game isn't on Stadia's library, then oh well, because it's free. It's no skin off my back to just buy a game that's on Stadia's library, or, oh well, I can't buy it. It's not in Stadia's library, right? If I spend $500 to get a, I keep it in the cloud. Let's forget the consoles. If I spent $200 a year to get GFN, right? And they don't have the games I want, dude, that's pretty upsetting, because that's half of a console, almost half of a console that will definitely get the game that I wanted. So for me, once I pay $200, dude, I'm like locked in that ecosystem. I spent $200 for something for 1 year. So if I'm going to spend $200, even if you cut it in half and you spend $100 for 6 months, dude, I feel like I got to buy all my games on that platform because I just spent $100. And mind you, the $100 comes with zero. That's just to play the games on the service. I would be pissed off if my game isn't on that service. So once you spend a bunch of money, you're kind of locked in that ecosystem. I would feel like I was. So to go back and put the bow on this vlog, is Stadia is the king. And this is why. It's simple. Argue it if you want. Fight against it if you want. But is your favorite game on any of the services you spend money just to have the service? That's the question. And if it is, then I'm happy for you. Your favorite game, you're paying every month, or you paid a certain price, and it's in there. But if it isn't, that's a problem. That's a problem. So guys, it's a simple fact. Stadia is killing it because one thing is free. And when the upgrades come and they get powerful on the 3080 level or whatever tier it goes to as far as graphical fidelity, that's going to be free also. Like on GFN, you got different tiers where they added a 3080 tier and they added extra price as well. When Stadia does that, it's still going to be free. It's kind of like Xbox. They upgraded their blades for free. Oh, wait, but you're still paying $14.99 a month for that subscription. And you are limited to the games in that subscription. You can't even get access to all the games that's on Xbox. Only the games in that subscription. But Stadia, free. King of the cloud. I got no gripes, no argues with Stadia. You don't hear me crying and complaining that a certain game is on Stadia. Because if it's not, then I could just get it somewhere else. I wasn't forced to get into this ecosystem. Only thing I'm tied to in the ecosystem is my friends I play with. But I didn't spend actual money to be in the ecosystem. To feel like, man, if I leave Stadia now, then I just lost out of money. No, because I bought an individual game that I wanted to play on that platform. And that's it. I didn't lose anything else. So if I spent $200 for the year to play on a platform, and how many games I bought to be on that platform, once I decide I'm done with that platform, then I feel like, man, I just spent that $200. All right, guys, this has been way too long. But Stadia is the king of the cloud because it's free. Period. Name on.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man.